Folks, you better get ready. I've been digging through endless holding disclosures, and I found that Blackrock is one of the biggest owners of a certain small cap stock, which is in a very unusual area of the incredibly hot semiconductor space. Upon doing further research, I found that they are a masterclass in how to ace nearly every line of quarterly financials, and I found other big money investors are starting to snap up shares of the company rapidly. So I started asking myself, why exactly might that be? What exactly does this company do that makes it so fast growing and such an interesting buy right now? And what I found absolutely shocked me. Shocky shockito. And in today's video, I'm going to break down exactly what I found, what this stock is, and why you need to know about it. And before we get into it, I do want to remind you that, as always, if you're the one taking the risk, you got to be the one doing the ultimate frisk. Always do your own due diligence on all ideas presented here on the channel. And I do want to let you know very quickly that our coupon code USA50 for ZipTrader options will be expiring Thursday night. So make sure to take advantage of that in the next couple of days if you are interested. Some of our recent top winners include Palantir calls alerted on June 24th, which have now gone from $2.51 to $5.20 at highs, a run of about 107%. Microsoft calls, which we alerted at $2.23, ran to highs at $11.87. That's a run of about 432% alert price to highs. Our Meta calls ran from an alert price of $25.24 to $100.92, a run of about 298% alert price to highs. Our Apple leaps, we alerted at $8.57, which then proceeded to run to around $37.20, a run of about 334%. Now, of course, these are some of our top recent winners, and not every idea is going to win, but every idea will be presented with a full breakdown of why we alerted it so that you can learn. And that's the whole point of the program, learning how to trade options. Anywho, if you'd like to join our program, I'll put the link down below alongside a coupon code that will get you a nice discount on our one-time fee. Let's get to work. So firstly, why exactly do we care what Blackrock is doing? Well, Blackrock is the world's largest asset manager overseeing trillions of dollars in assets. They have a very notable track record of outperforming the broader market, making it a focal point for many investors. Their investment choices are the result of extensive research and analysis conducted by top financial experts, making their stock picks worth considering for anyone looking to make informed investment decisions. Obviously, BlackRock's main goal is world domination, asset appreciation, so you should certainly pay attention to what public information they share regarding where they are putting their money. Secondly, BlackRock's investments often signal trends and shifts in the market. As a major player, their movements can indicate emerging sectors, promising companies, or changing economic conditions. BlackRock has all the latest information and all the connections and hears all the whispers, and thus seeing what they buy and where they're putting their money can be a big sneaking deal in terms of helping your own returns. BlackRock's involvement in a company often boosts the company's credibility and visibility as well. When BlackRock invests, it can lead to increased investor confidence, potentially driving up the stock price even further and becoming a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you look at some of BlackRock's biggest winners, they were early investors in Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Alphabet, Tesla, Nvidia, and many, many more. Now, it's no secret that BlackRock does invest in a lot of stocks. They have some $10 trillion under management, and they do spread it out, certainly. But some investments stand out far more than others, and it's important to understand the core strategy of how BlackRock invests. BlackRock is most famous for their thematic investing. The firm focuses on long-term high-growth themes such as artificial intelligence, targeted technology, healthcare, and renewable energy. This thematic approach aims to capitalize on macroeconomic trends and innovation, and I believe the stock we're going to be talking about today is at the core of the current technological shift the world is going through right now. And I believe it's a relatively small market cap stock that really stands out in BlackRock's overall portfolio, especially in this sector. Okay, so what is the stock that we're going to be talking about today? Well, that is ACM Research, ticker symbol ACMR. Now, what does ACM Research do? Well, as I mentioned earlier, it is in a very unusual area of the incredibly hot semiconductor space. ACM Research is a cutting-edge company that specializes in making advanced cleaning equipment for semiconductor manufacturers. Think of them as the unsung heroes, ensuring that our tech gadgets work perfectly by keeping a critical part of semiconductors called semiconductor wafers spotless. Their cleaning technology is absolutely essential in producing high-quality semiconductors, which power everything from, of course, smartphones to supercomputers. Now, if you are like most people and like myself, you probably understand that semiconductors are super important in nearly every tech product that is popular today, but perhaps you didn't realize just how important they are. The market size is supposed to climb to 14.5 billion by 2030. Now, this might sound like a drop in the bucket compared to the overall semiconductor market size, which is supposed to climb over $1 trillion in the next decade. But nonetheless, this company has a lot of upside potential to gain at current pricing. This is a niche play on a market potential that could cause the stock to 10x. The company is number 2 in the space by market share, and if you look at their client base, they should continue growing very, very rapidly. Who exactly are their main clients? Well, ACM boasts an impressive client list, including industry giants like NVIDIA, Samsung, TSMC, Intel, Micron Technology, Texas Instruments, Broadcom, Vanguard International, and many more. These companies depend on ACM's innovative cleaning solutions to maintain the high standards required for semiconductor manufacturing. This level of clientele speaks volume about ACM's reliability and technological edge. Okay, but why are they competitive? What makes ACM Research stand out from the competition? Well, for starters, they've developed proprietary technologies like SAPS, which they call Space Alternated Phase Shift, and TIBO, which is Timely Energized Bubble Oscillation. These methods aren't just fancy, hard to understand names, they offer superior cleaning efficiency, which is crucial for the next generation of semiconductors. Plus, ACM is constantly investing in R&D to stay ahead of the curve, ensuring they meet the evolving needs of the tech world. Now, in terms of upside potential, we got to talk about that. You see, the semiconductor market, of course, is booming thanks to trends like AI, 5G, the Internet of Things, and overall, just a massive rush to get the top computing power. ACM Research is positioned to ride this wave all the way to the moon. As demand for advanced semiconductors grows, so does the need for their high-efficiency cleaning equipment. Moreover, their expansion into new markets, especially in Asia, opens up even more growth opportunities for them. Let's go ahead and talk analyst price targets. So analysts are very, very bullish on ACM Research with price targets ranging from $90 to $120. These targets reflect the strong growth potential and increasing demand for ACM's products over the next year or two. But I think that if you start looking at the overall momentum of the stock and you start looking at the overall momentum of their bottom line and the overall balance sheet and the financials, well, what are you going to find? Well, you're going to find that the stock has a lot more room to grow over the next 5 to 10 years as the market becomes far, far more exponential in terms of growth rate. I believe the 10x in today's video title is very possible indeed. Now let's go ahead and talk about future catalysts. So looking ahead, several catalysts could drive ACM Research's growth. Firstly, the ongoing expansion of the semiconductor industry means more business for ACM, which is a good thing for their bottom line and for their stock price. Secondly, their push into the Chinese market could be a big game changer. China is ramping up its semiconductor production, and ACM's presence there positions them to capture a significant market share. In terms of research and development, you see, they're not just there resting on their laurels. In fact, they're continuously developing new technologies and enhancing existing ones. This focus on innovation ensures that ACM remains a leader in semiconductor cleaning solutions, ready to meet future industry challenges. Financially, ACM Research has been solid. They've reported consistent revenue growth thanks to increasing demand for their products. Even during the COVID-19 pandemic, if you look back then, they managed to adapt and continued performing well, showcasing the resilience of their business model. Speaking of resilience, though, ACM's ability to navigate challenging market conditions again and again is very, very impressive. I mean, despite that global disruption that was COVID-19 and despite other global disruptions in terms of supply chains, well, they've kept up their momentum, highlighting the robustness of their strategies and their operations. And that's something that I like to see when I'm analyzing these types of companies. If you look at their most recent quarterly filing, they are essentially offering a masterclass on how to run a company well across the board. Revenue is up 104% year over year. Net income is up 143% year over year. Diluted EPS is up 136% year over year. Net profit margin up 19% year over year. Operating income up 184% year over year. Net change in cash up 133% year over year. Cost of revenue is up 133%. What about their valuation? Well, you take a look at it. When I shot this video, it was at a valuation of about $1.58 billion. If you look at their PE ratio, it's trending up slightly, but still around multi-year lows, far below where it was during the 21-22 era. PS ratio around similar situation. Now, if you look at the stock, it's on a nearly 2-year momentum cycle, recovering to its all-time highs, and I would argue it's likely to hit them and build on top of them, just like most of the other semiconductor exposure plays in the space. So anyways, folks, there you have it. In conclusion, ACM Research is arguably quite a fascinating small cap stock with a ton of potential. With their niche technology, strong client base, and significant growth opportunities, they're definitely a stock to watch. If you're looking for an unusual buy in the semiconductor space, ACMR might just be the one that you're looking for. It might just be the gem you're looking for. Let us know what you think about the stock down below, and we'll see you in the next video. Make sure to take advantage of that USA 50 code on ZipTrader options to get 50% off. That will expire Thursday night. Have a good one, folks. We'll see you in the next video.